Well, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day to all of our JubiRev JubiMax family members. Boy, I feel so good this morning. Why? Because we know that we have leadership that's willing to stay the course. We've got leadership that doesn't cower. We've got leadership that says, hey, I've got a fiduciary responsibility. That's what J. Joshua often says when he and I are conversing. I've got a fiduciary responsibility to make sure that we are here for the long haul, that all of your hard work and effort and energy in building JubiRev JubiMax is here for the long haul. So today is the day after. The day after we've had a series of webinars. Obviously, the company had a corporate webinar last night. Then we had a team webinar thereafter. We're going to have a series of webinars this week, making sure that everyone understands what the company has been doing, what the company is doing, what the company is going to do to make sure that you and I can go out and confidently build JubiRev JubiMax and know that behind the scenes the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, the following attorneys and consultants, advice, and so on and so forth. All right, now listen. This is what's going to happen today. There are going to be 3 webinars that impact our audience. At 1 p.m., normally on Wednesdays at 1 p.m., there is an income opportunity webinar held at JubiRevWebinar.com. Instead of inviting guests, this is going to be an opportunity for you to come and hang out with the president and owner, J. Joshua Beisel. If you were on last night's webinar and you got it, wonderful. Maybe you've got some questions that we weren't able to address on yesterday. Maybe you weren't on last night's webinar and you want to make sure you understand what the company has done, is doing, is going to do to make sure that you can rest well at night knowing that the company is doing what it needs to do to make sure that we are here for the long haul. Please be mindful that our model has been under intense and magnified scrutiny, and as a result, he's gone out and he's hired multiple attorneys to take a look at what we're doing to make sure that we are on the right track so that when Mr. Regulator comes, not if, when he comes, that we can pass the regulatory test. At 4 p.m. Eastern, we will have a webinar. This will not be corporate. This will be a webinar that we're having for our team, and you'll see the webinar links there. If you're catching this on YouTube, you should see a webinar link there at the bottom there. And obviously, if you're a part of our email list, you'll see the webinar link there. That's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern, another corporate webinar. We don't normally have corporate webinars on Wednesday nights. We will have tonight at 9 p.m. at JubiRevTraining.com. JubiRevTraining.com. Again, the purpose of this week's worth of webinars, corporate-related, team-related, is going to be to make sure that people have an understanding. One of my multimillionaire mentors taught me, understand it as you undertake it. So I want to make sure with our team webinars that we thoroughly understand, and obviously from a corporate perspective, that you understand some of the modifications. And then as we get into next week, we're going to talk about a lot of those enhancements so that you better understand how you can get those $1,000 bonuses again and again and again and again, the $10,000 bonuses again and again and again and again, how you can begin to qualify or get on the road to qualify for the rank advancement bonuses, I think ranging from 25,000, maybe it might be 25 or 30,000 to all the way up to $1 million rank advancement bonus, all that stuff, okay? All right, so with that being said, we love each and every one of you. Let's change the world together, starting with yours. 1 p.m. Eastern. I will probably not be there. I'll be with my wife at a doctor's appointment. Don't know if I'll be back in time. 4 p.m. Eastern, I will be hosting that webinar for our team webinar today. 9 p.m. Eastern, I may or may not be there. My youngest son, my middle child youngest son, graduates from middle school today. And so I may not be on that one, or I may be able to sneak in or what have you. But Monday, 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 9 p.m. We love each and every one of you. Let's change the world together, starting with yours.